let's take a look at the knockdown earlier in the round.
Left hand. Vasquez tried to come back, but he was off balance from the punch, and that's why it counted as a knockdown. Well, maybe we can get another entrance.
Let's take a look at the same knockdown from a slightly different angle. Maybe we can see what Vasquez was complaining to the referee about as he held his glove up.
There's his...
Watch their feet.
Yep.
That's what Vasquez was complaining to the referee about.
I always say that if you hit a guy with a straight punch and you stand on his front foot, you got a pretty good chance of knocking him down.
And George, you told us in the first round that the Prince would try to do that to Vasquez.
Yeah, which is very clever. You stand there and make contact with him, and knowing your right foot, left foot is way back there, he can't get you back. Throw your shot, and you can always get out of the way. That's very smart.
Well, now they're eliminating the third strand in the ropes.
Now that could be dangerous.
Yeah, that's going to be dangerous for the fighters and for everyone at ringside.
Or are they going to try to replace it?
No, just take it right out.
These two little guys could go right through there.
Is this the long wait automatically an advantage for the 37-year-old fighter?
No doubt. Vasquez is he's butting in the head. That's the second time Vasquez has done that. He's tried to butt the Prince. But it's a message: stay out of my face with your foolishness.
And again, the Prince goes back to talk to promoter Frank Warren.
Now we know that Frank is a good trainer also, huh?
At least he thinks he is.
I've never seen this in a major fight, guys. You think you've seen everything. There's always something you've never seen, and here's a new one. I wonder if Fan Man is going to fly through here any minute.
Well, let's take a look at a couple of events from the undercard. This was a disgrace. Herbie Hyde defending some organization's world heavyweight title against Damon Reed at Topeka, Kansas. Reed didn't want to fight. He wanted to run. And this lasted less than 30 seconds. You're looking at action from the very beginning. But it was followed up by as brilliant a prize fight as you'll ever see. Chris Eubank on the left in the gold trunks against Manchester's own Carl Thompson. There's a knockout, or a knockdown, I should say, scored by Eubank. But over the closing rounds, the stronger Thompson was able to wear down Eubank and pound out a unanimous decision. The bravery of Eubank in this fight was magnificent to behold.
You know, I never liked Chris Eubank. I thought he was a fake. But he proved me wrong tonight, plus, boy, he just fought his heart and soul out.
And now the action resumes here with only 3 ropes. And they are buckling the second rope up into a higher position to try to provide more support, but we're going to fight the rest of this fight without a rope, George.
Yeah, that's going to help. You move the ropes up, you tighten them up a little bit, that'll help a lot. Remember, it was just recently that it was a demand of the boxing community to put that extra rope there.
And if one of these two guys goes through the ropes and lands in the front row, those of us at ringside have the consolation of knowing that they only weigh 9 stone. This is the 9-stone championship. Hard left hand by Hamed. Vasquez pounds away to the body.
Vasquez is really trying to get his head in there a little bit, so the referee better be conscious of that.
And Hamed's corner was up on its feet, complaining to referee Gino Rodriguez about what they saw as an attempted headbutt.
And that's what I said about Vasquez. He should not leave the pure boxing skills that he has to go out there and start pulling foolishness for foolishness. You can't win that battle.
I think he's trying to get Hamed to come and fight him as he fought Kelly, but Hamed has had that bad experience once.
Gino Rodriguez steps between the two fighters as they confront each other at the end of round 5. And round 5 was a long one. due to the lengthy delay for the removal of the loose rope.
And it might have been 10 minutes ago, but it was the same round when we had this knockdown.
The knockdown on which, as you can see more and more clearly with each replay, Prince Naseem's front foot was on Wilfredo Vasquez's left toe.
Not an unusual occurrence,
especially with southpaws.
when southpaws and conventional fighters clash.
Punch stat numbers through those rounds. And incidentally, that was the 6th, not the 5th, as I told you. So we're halfway through the scheduled 12 rounds. Pardon me for losing track. Round 7 begins.
Now the Prince is trying to make Vasquez move his right foot up a little, right foot even with his left foot so he can get a good shot. So far, Vasquez is being orthodox, keeping the left foot forward and not doing as much.
Hard left hand by Prince Naseem Hamed. Pops with the right hand as Vasquez leans in, and another knockdown.
But it was right off of foolishness.
And that was the first one that he has really hurt. He's got over 2 minutes, Hamed, to see if he can end this.
Right hand lands for the Prince. Left hand lands flush. Looking for a chance to finish, as Larry said.
The old man is hanging in there, using every bit of guile that he's learned over 16 years as a professional prize fighter to weather this storm.
Yeah, the guys from Puerto Rico, they never give up. That's the good thing about learning your skill there.
Vasquez bravely determined not to be shown up by the flashy Prince. But the Prince has shown his punching power with 3 knockdowns of the veteran.
Well, we've now seen the Prince in 10 rounds, 6 knockdowns, including the Kelly fight.
You know, he's an excellent one-punch puncher, but he's not a finisher. If he doesn't get you real hard, you can recover from his shot.
Because most of his knockdowns come from a single punch, George, rather than from the accumulation of blows. He lands a hard left shot, and Vasquez is wobbling as he stands in front of him. Down again. No 3 knockdown rule in effect. Referee counting in Spanish for Vasquez's benefit. Naseem lands another one, and that's the end.
Give the old man credit. He came to fight, and as the song goes, you knock me down, I get up again, you're never going to keep me down. He didn't let him keep him down.
I love it, I love it.
But what explosive punching power, George, to continually be able to knock opponents down with a single punch at a time.
The Prince is the most impressive fighter around in any weight right now. He's got power, he's got good eyes, speed of foot, everything you want in a boxer.
More impressive than Oscar De La Hoya, Felix Trinidad, Ike Corte, Jose Luis Lopez, Evander Holyfield, Lennox Lewis. More impressive than any of them, George?
I'll tell you one thing, I would buy a ticket to Oscar's fight and the Prince's fight.
Well said, George.
th consecutive knockout for Prince Naseem Hamed, who moves his record to 30-0 and makes an unwilling believer, at least for the moment, of Wilfredo Vasquez. Vasquez was totally out of it at the end, and referee Gino Rodriguez applied a humane stoppage after another big punch.
Yeah, as we mentioned earlier, he's a one-shot artist, but he's not able yet to really key in on finishing fighters with 3 and 4 punch combinations. Naseem, but he has the power.
Well, if he can light you up with one punch the way he does, why would he ever have to learn to do it in combinations?
That's the problem that I'd love to have if I was the Prince.
Such dynamite.